After the second and final day of cross-examination of House Democrats and White House lawyers in the U.S. Senate, a significant moment in Donald Trump's impeachment trial. Tennessee Republican Lamar Alexander announced ahead of Friday's scheduled 4-hour debate that he would not vote for the introduction of more witnesses and documents. His argument is that there's no need for more evidence to show that President Trump withheld aid to pressure the Ukrainian government to investigate former Vice President Joe Biden and his son Hunter. He did. But while that was inappropriate, doing so did not rise to the level of a high crime and misdemeanor and the removal of the president from office. Alexander also said in a statement that the whole impeachment process had been, quote, shallow, hurried, and wholly partisan, with the potential to rip the country apart, a major argument of Trump's lawyers.
We're in an election year. There are some in this room that are days away from the Iowa caucuses taking place. So we're discussing the possible impeachment and removal of the President of the United States, not only during election season, in the heart of the election season. And I think that this does a disservice to the American people.
The Democrats then did not convince Alexander that by definition a trial should have witnesses.
It is certainly in their interest and the President's interest that we have a fair trial. A trial without truth, without key evidence, without witnesses and documents, would render the President's acquittal meaningless.
As things stand, that means the Democrats are very unlikely to get the 51 votes they need to call for witnesses. The most they could hope for is a draw of 50 for and 50 against witnesses and documents, unless there's a major surprise. And the expectation is a draw would mean the motion for new evidence will be judged to have failed. Alexander's decision makes it very likely that the president will be acquitted after what's expected to be many hours of debate on Friday. The White House's goal, though, of an acquittal before Donald Trump delivers his State of the Union address next Tuesday, appears to have all but been achieved. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Washington.